It is Sunday night. You know what that means. It is the Sunday Night League. It is GTE season number 5 here at round number 3 at Sardinia. And we're just looking at the cars, getting used to this circuit. The first time we've been here in the Sunday Night League. It is in Italy. It uses public roads and it is proving a little bit of a challenge for the drivers, especially this fast section towards the end of the lap. At the moment, SNL Wolfbane is Scuderia Gasman Ferrari is the fastest man on track, but victory reign in the Jaguar for JDRF. The defending champion has set the fastest time in practice as it stands. It has been an update on GT7 as well. We now have the keyboard shortcuts, but I do not have my keyboard. I have been unable to find it, so you'll have to bear with me. It will be back for round number 4 though, in 2 weeks' time. Yes, 2 weeks' time we have a break for Easter. So there's the defending champion. He's currently fastest in his Jaguar. Speckner has just gone into second in his Ferrari. So let me explain the tyre situation. As ever, the team bosses here in GTE have decided their tyres for the weekend. So each team runs 2 compounds, and for JDRF Racing and the majority of the teams except Scuderia Gasman, so every other team, so DKS Racing Mustangs, the Spiker Aston Martin Racing Team and the Team Chiquita Banana Ferraris are all using mediums and hards. So they'll qualify on the tyre they want to use in the first stint. There's the lovely church here at Sardinia. Pat in the chat saying hello. Hello Pat. Hello everyone that's joining us. And the only team that's different is Scuderia Gasman. They are using the softs and the hards. So every team are running the hard tyre here. But Scuderia Gasman looking for some qualifying pace here at the Ferrari home circuit. Our first visit to Italy this season. We do go to Monza for the season finale. So round number 3. Then we have a week off next week for Easter. So nice Easter break for everybody. And then we're back again with round number 4. We're at Dragon Trail, Seaside. So the return of the Chicane of Death for Sunday Night League. So let's have a look. We have the standings at the moment. Is Matt Psycho is top with 25 points, with Speed Hunter also on 25. These are drop scores. Cool Do Boy 22 points. He's not here tonight, so he will get his 22 points from last race. So he'll be on 44 points by the end of this evening. In 4th place is Victory Reigns with 20 points. Digital Blasphemy has 18 points, as does Intulu in his Ferrari. Bunny's 16, Tiger 14, Speckner 12, Tiny Terror 10, Aloe 8, Wolfbane 8, Jim 6, Rob on Drums 5. Yokas is replacing Cool Do Boy at Spiker Aston Martin. He has 4 points already, and Noxie will be hoping for better luck this time. He's had a couple of last places. One was a disconnect last week. He had a few issues around Yamagawa. There is Intulu, currently fastest on circuit as well, so he's gone a little bit quicker than Victory Reign. Team Chiquita Banana, Chris Boo's team, are leading the team championship with 46 points. DKS Racing, Matt Psycho's team, are second with 45. Spiker Aston Martin, Pat's team, have 41 points. Scuderia Gasman has 38 points, and that's Gasman's team. And JDRF Racing, which is Mrs. Jam's team, have 34 points. So only 12 points separating all of the teams. Again, this is based on drop score at the moment in the teams championship, so it's very tight. You can see Intulu having a little bit of trouble through turn number 9. This track does create mistakes. You can see it's a road circuit, but these drivers have all of those challenges around them. Matt Psycho currently 4/10 of a second down on Victory Reign. There has been an update on all of the powers, and it looks like the Jaguar are looking very quick in the hands of Victory Reign. The Ferraris also looking quite happy. Tiger puts himself up into third, so the Aston Martin is still powerful, it looks like. So, it looks like we're ready for qualifying. Ask if they are all ready. Oh, actually, is Aloe in the chat? He's not here yet. Hold on. I had a message. I did have a message from Aloe to say he would be 5 minutes late, so... I think he's here. No, Alpha Capri's just joined. I'll have to kick him out. He can't join us because we're waiting for Aloe. So we'll just wait for Aloe. Apologies, everybody. Just waiting for Aloe to join us so they get a few more minutes of practice. So we'll watch on board with Intulu for just a brief moment, going towards turn 9. So this is a sharp left-hander, the top of the circuit. You can see it is down into first gear. There is a Spiker Aston Martin on the outside, just waiting, going through turns 10 and 11. And then 12 is a triple hander into 13. But he goes quicker than Intulu in his Ferrari into turn 14 now. This is a key corner to get out onto the straight. So there he goes. And then we have a small kink right into turn 15. So it should be flat out. It is. Oh, a little bit of a lift actually from Intulu and a slide to boot. That is the end of the lap here. So far looking very close with all of the teams and all of the drivers. There's Jim in 8th place. Not too happy with the circuit so far. There is Yokas in his Spiker Aston Martin. So he's just jumped into the car for this evening. We've seen him already driving for Scuderia Gasman. So just waiting for Aloe if he's here. Which he's not yet. So we'll wait on that. As I say, we have got 3 more rounds left of the season. So this is the halfway point. We have a break next week for Easter. Then we return at Dragon Trail. He's saying 2 secs in the chat, so he's on his way. Is Aloe? Aloe is in the chat. He's 2 seconds away. 1, 2. He's not here. He lied. He lied to us all, dear viewer. So we've got Dragon Trail, round number 4, coming up next after the Easter break. Round number 5 is... Oh, he's just joining the chat now. Brilliant. So Aloe is here. Where is he? There he is. He's just joined. Round number 5 is Watkins Glen, the short version. And then finally, we have Monza for the season finale. So we'll have 6 rounds, but it is a 5-round championship because we have that drop score. Here he is. He's arrived. He said he'd be 5 minutes late. He's here. 5 minutes late. Right. So, let's say, ready? We'll have 10 minutes of qualifying. The qualifying lap has to be set on the tyre they set for their first stint of the race. So we will see hard tyres, I suspect. The hard tyre is capable of running the whole race distance, but they don't have enough fuel for it to be that. So I'll just say good luck to everybody. So they are going to have a lot of interesting tactics, as I say. Scuderia Gasman, the only team running the soft tyres. Everybody else is running hards and mediums. Scuderia Gasman is the only team running that. So Bunnies, who is first out? Is it Tiger? No, he's got a car in front of him. It's Wolfbane. Let's go on board with Wolfbane. So we have left-hander going into turn 1. And then through turn 2 and 3. Down towards turn number 4. So this is the chicane towards the opening of this road course. So we go onto public roads now and past the church on the left hand side. This left-hander is very tricky. It goes on for a very long period of time. This is where the tyres are not going to like it. And then we go through turn 4, turn number 7, down towards turn 8, which is a left-hander, very quick left-hander over the brow. There is the little bridge towards turn 9. This is a very tight corner. We've seen drivers down into first gear for this corner, but Wolfbane is in second gear. He has a bit of a snap though on the exit through turn 10, and then 11 and 12 and through, there is 12 into 13, which is tighter than it looks as we go and hit the wall. Wolfbane's had a hit of the wall. He'll hold up drivers behind him, and into 13, and then finally turn 14. It's the last proper corner on the circuit. Again, it's down the gears and through turn 15 at the end of the lap. He's still got damage at the front, so you can see Wolfbane is on the hards. Go off board. So Wolfbane on hard tyres to start qualifying. He has got Tiger just behind him on the mediums. Then Victory Rain on the mediums as well. Lowy following his teammate on the mediums. Speed Hunter is on mediums. Winner of the race last time out. Tony Terror is on mediums as well. Rob on drums on mediums. Speckmere is on the softs. Speckmere going soft in his Ferrari. Intulu also going soft. So are we going to see a battle between Speckmere and Intulu for the pole position? Or can some of these medium runners get in the mix? So a lot of mediums. One hard runner so far in the form of Wolfbane. Digital Blasphemy also on the mediums. Noxie on the mediums. And Matt Psycho also on the mediums. So they are all on mediums, apart from Intulu and Speckmere, who are on the softs, and the hards of Wolfbane. So Wolfbane is at the front of the queue though, so he will set the first lap, but you can see as they go through number 9 that Tiger has got Wolfbane all up in front of him. So the Ferrari is quick in a straight line. These updates have increased top speeds for some of these cars. As Wolfbane runs wide, keeps it out of the way though, keeps to the right hand side. So Tiger will be the first driver to set a lap. So Tiger through turn number 14. All he's got now is the flat out right hander. Does he go flat in his Aston Martin? We're on board with Intulu, who was lifting through here. No, it is flat. It looks like for Tiger, late shift up, so he goes currently into pole position, but Victory Rain was right behind him. What does Victory Rain does? He goes even faster, half a second up on Tiger. Aloe goes into 4th. Tiny Terror goes into 3rd. Rob on drums into 4th now, as drivers start to put their laps in. Intulu up into 2nd place. So Victory Rain's lap very good on the medium tyres, is ahead of Intulu on the fastest compound. As we see Bunnies jumping up into 2nd place. He goes quicker than Intulu. So Intulu has plenty of time left in those tyres. Digital Blasphemy puts himself up into 6th place ahead of Jim, Rob on drums, Aloe, Yokas, Wolfbane. Speed Hunter had a poor lap there. He's down in 13th place. Speckmere also a poor lap with 14th place. And Matt Psycho is completing his first run in his Mustang. He's the championship leader as we go into this race, and he puts himself up into 4th place. He'll be happy with that 4th, half a second off Victory Reign. So, who did we miss going through? Noxie went into 11th place then. We've got the Ferraris towards the back of the grid, but we expect those to go quicker. Victory Reign, though, top of the pile in his Jaguar. We've got Bunnies in 2nd. What can Bunnies do in his Ferrari? He has very quick pace, 2 5th places in the first 2 races. The Canadian. So he's going to see what he can do. He's on medium tyres as well. So Intulu is further up the road. He's got the slipstream of 2 Team Chiquita Ferraris. So that is Speed Hunter and... oh, there is a Aston Martin pointing the wrong way out of turn 14. That will not help anybody else. It is Tiger. Tiger's had a bit of an accident. Wolfbane puts himself further up. He puts himself up into 8th place. Aloe increases his time. Rob on drums goes into 7th place. So drivers going up. Speed Hunter puts himself up into 2nd place in the Ferrari. Just 0.12, and Bunnies goes into pole position. Bunnies is fastest by half a second. He goes into the 49s. So we haven't seen a driver go into the 49s yet in practice. So he has done that. So it's half a second up on Victory Reign, the defending champion. Speed Hunter also in a Ferrari in 3rd. Intulu in 4th. Pat commenting on Tiger's suboptimal line through that corner. Matt Psycho in 5th place, crossing the line. He's cutting it now. Can he move up the field? He does. He puts himself back into 4th place, just ahead of Intulu by just under 600ths of a second. Tiger in 6th after his mistake on the previous lap. Speckmere improved his time, a 150.8 for him. Still more time in that Ferrari though. Rob on drums in 8th place. Tiny in 9th. Aloe in 10th. Wolfbane currently in 11th on the hard tyres. He'll be happy with that. He's ahead of Digital Blasphemy, Jim, Noxie and Yokas, who, as I say, Yokas is the reserve, and he's just ahead of Bunnies. So Bunnies maybe trying to get past his half a second down on his pole position time as it stands. Victory Reign, though, going through the final corner. Can he improve his time? No, he dives into the pits. What about Speed Hunter? Speed Hunter going through the final corner. What does he do? He does not decide to pit. So he's not pitting. And does he improve? He does, but it's not enough to get ahead of Victory Reign. He closes the gap. It's less than a 10th now. He increases the gap between himself and Matt Psycho. Matt Psycho currently 4 tenths up on his best lap. Speckmere, though, comes up into 4th place now. He's finding the rhythm in that Ferrari. As Victory Reign comes out of the pits, he's maybe timed this perfectly to do another lap. Oh, but Bunnies has come out, and his lap, he's gone to the back of Victory Reign. Maybe caught out. Victory Reign came out the pits. He was a lot slower. Speed Hunter puts himself into 3rd place. Matt Psycho goes into 3rd place. It is incredibly close between these drivers. So 2 tenths of a second are covering 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. And then we're only a couple of tenths of a second to 6th place in Tulu. And Tiger, again, qualifying in this new GTE season is incredibly tight. 1.5 seconds down to 8th place. And then it's incredibly tight further down. We're less than 2 seconds covering the top 13 drivers. That is impressive. Bunny's currently on pole though. So what does he do? He did have an accident though. As Victory Reign trying to heat his tyres up. That Psycho has got one of his teammates ahead of him. I believe that is Digital Blasphemy. It is. Is he using the toe of Digital Blasphemy to try and help himself, propel himself up the grid? He's currently in third place on the mediums. So actually, Bunny's, Victory Rain and Speed Hunter are all on mediums. Specmere and Intulu are on the softs. So surprisingly, they're up. Matt Psycho, though, going purple in the second sector. So he is looking for this pole position. Yokas improves his time. So Yokas improves his time. We'll see, though, what Matt Psycho can do. He's coming to the end of the lap. Intulu puts himself up into second place. He's a 10th off Bunnies. So that Ferrari now up into second place. The final laps are happening then. So Matt Psycho going towards the line. Can he put this Mustang on pole position? He cannot. He's in third place. He's in third place overall. So it's Victory Rain. Victory Rain has gone off, though. That is possibly his opportunity gone on this lap. So Tiger has completed his lap. He's in 7th place. Let's see who is coming across the line next. Okay, so Bunnies completes his lap. Intulu there in second. Speed Hunter in third. He's 1/10 down on his best lap time. Tiger's completed his lap. Rob on drums. There is Tiny Terror. Tiny Terror has got a yellow Ferrari ahead of him. Is that Rob on drums? No, it is not. It must be Speed Hunter then. And Wolfbane is ahead there. So we'll go on to Wolfbane. 11th place currently. He's on hards. So this is a great lap. He's put himself into 8th place on the hards. Rob on drums. Speed Hunter puts himself second. Tiny Terror goes into 8th. Rob on drums does not improve. So Speed Hunter in second place, less than a 10th. The top three covered by 0.102 seconds. Matt Psycho in the chat saying evening. He's in 4th place. It's an unbelievably tight qualifying session, but it's Bunnies, it looks like, who's on pole, with Speed Hunter less than a 10th behind him. Let's have a look at the standings then for qualifying. So Bunnies on pole. In second place is Speed Hunter, less than a 10th of a second behind. Just over a 10th of a second behind is Intulu. So it's a Team Chiquita Banana 1-2, front row for them. Chris Boo will be very happy to see that. Matt Psycho in 4th in his Mustang. 5th place for Victory Rain in his Jaguar. 6th place is Specmere in his Gazman Scuderia Gazman Ferrari. 7th place is Tiger. He's only 1.1 seconds behind pole. 8th place is Wolfbane on those hard tyres. That is an impressive run for the Ferrari. So the Ferrari, there are 5 Ferraris in the top 8 here. Very quick car. In fact, all the Ferraris are in the top 10 because Tiny Terror is in 9th place in his Spiker Aston Martin. 10th place is Rob on drums in his Team Chiquita Ferrari. Then we have Jim in 11th place in his Jaguar. 12th is Aloe in his Jaguar. 13th place is Digital Blasphemy in his Mustang. 14th place is Yokas. And 15th is Noxie. So his first pole position in the Sunday Night League goes to Bunnies. Congratulations to him. Let's get this race underway here at Sardinia. 32 laps in the Italian sunshine, in the afternoon sun. Who is going to win? 3 Ferraris in the top 3. So the Tifosi will be incredibly happy to see this, as hopefully we get the race starting. It's taking its time. It's normally started by now. Digital Blasphemy has left the room. Okay, very strange. Okay, Bunnies on pole. Speed Hunter in second, Intulu in third, Matt Psycho 4th, Victory Rain 5th, 6th is Specmere, 7th is Tiger, 8th is Wolfbane. It is 4 lights, 5 lights, and it is go here at Sardinia. We are going to watch Intulu, but Intulu doesn't have a brilliant start. in his Ferrari, but Bunnies leads them away, going down towards turn 1. Let's go on board with Intulu. He is the man who has got the soft tyres. He drops down, though, to 4th place, up into 3rd once more, as they all get through turn 1 nice and cleanly here at the Sunday Night Live. But that's what we expect here. But Bunnies leads through the complex, going down into turn number 4. And turn 5, Intulu running a little bit wide, and Matt Psycho getting the position on the outside. Gets the run, though, going to the church. And he's getting a nice little bit of a bump draft, I think, from Victory Rain. Intulu, not in the best position, has dropped down to 5th place. So Intulu down to 5th, Tiger in 6th. 7th place is Speckmere in his Ferrari. So Tiger in 6th place, Intulu in 5th. Victory Rain up into 4th place, the defending champion up there now. Intulu in 5th place, Tiger 6th place. With Speckmere on his inside, though. Speckmere comes up the inside using those soft tyres very nicely, as Tiger is under pressure from all of these Scuderia Gasman Ferraris. He's got all 3 of them in his sights. He's got 2 up ahead of him, and he's got 1 behind in Wolfbane. Wolfbane is on the hard tyres, don't forget. He is looking strong on those. Rob on drums in 9th, Aloe 10th, Noxie up into 11th place, Jim in 12th, Tiny Terror down to 13th place. He's had a poor start, and Yokas in 14th. But at the front, it is still Bunnies, and he's ahead of his teammate Speedhunter, the winner last time out. So, are the team orders in Team Chiquita Banana, or are they open to race? Chris Boo, the team boss, looking very happy at home in Romania. Matt Psycho has got Victory Rain looking up the backside of that Mustang. Victory Rain, though, unable to make a move into turn 1, although they both have a bit of a wobble on the exit. Let's go on board with the Jaguar. Currently in 4th. Does he have a look into turn 4? No, he thinks better of it as they go towards turn 5. The Ferraris looking very interested behind. Intulu getting a better exit. Can he use those soft tyres early on, or is he not going to be able to position himself? He can't position himself into the long left-hander, and he touches the grass on the exit. Digital Blasphemy has come back into the race, so something went wrong for Digital Blasphemy. And Speckmere in 6th, with Wolfbane in 7th. Wolfbane in 7th place. 8th place is Rob on drums. 9th is Aloe. 10th is Noxie. Time Terror in 11th. 12th is Jim. 13th is Tiger. Tiger's dropped down as well. So these Aston Martins not having a good start to the race. They're 11th, 13th and 14th. But Bunnies leads the field from Speedhunter. So Bunnies in 1st place. Speedhunter in 2nd. Speedhunter on board with his Team Chiquita Ferrari. Okay, just Westbane chatting. Whilst others are racing. Wolfbane pits. So Wolfbane coming into the pits. So Bunnies in 1st place. Speedhunter in 2nd, Matt Psycho in 3rd, but in the background we have got Speckmere and Victory Rain and Intulu. And okay, Digital Blasphemy has gone. Okay. With the game as it is, it's difficult to know whether things are due to technical faults or anything like that. There are glitches in the game still. That's why we do not wait. So, Speedhunter in 1st place has got past Bunnies. So Bunnies currently in 2nd place, looking at his teammate. Speckmere now up into third on his soft tyres in his Ferrari. So he's managed to get past Matt Psycho. And Victory Rain as well. So Victory Rain keeping Matt Psycho close to him. So Speckmere in third place. Bunny's in second. Matt Psycho though, Speed Hunter leads the field. So he did win last time out at Yamagawa, and he leads again at Sardinia, as we've got Matt Psycho in fourth place, defending from Victory Rain again. Speckmere getting up to grips, getting up to speed in his Ferrari. With Matt Psycho pushing hard, but he's got Victory Rain. No, Victory Rain thinks better of it going into turn 4. Intulu in 6th. 7th place is Rob on drums in his Ferrari with Aloe in 8th, putting the pressure on. So Rob on drums in 7th, Aloe in 8th. 9th is Tiny Terror with Tiger in 10th. Oh, Aloe having a look possibly going into the turn 6 left-hander, but no, he's not got the opportunity to get past. Noxie in 11th, Yokas in 12th, Jim in 13th place. He's got the Ferrari of Wolfbane. Now Wolfbane's on the soft tyres, so Wolfbane's got rid of those hards. He's done his hard stint. He's going for a different type of strategy. At the front of the field, we've got Speed Hunter still under pressure from Bunnies. They are under pressure from Speckmere in his Ferrari. We see behind, Matt Psycho has still got Victory Reigns all over the back of him. Going into turn 14 goes the Mustang with his shadow, the Jaguar of Victory Reign in 5th. Intulu is in 6th place, on board with the Ferrari right now. So Intulu in 6th place. Best lap. It's not as fast as Speckmere's. Up ahead though, Victory Rain creeps ahead of Matt Psycho. Has he got by the... He has got by the Mustang. An impressive move, but at the front of the field, it is just 4/10 of a second. Bunnies has got past Speed Hunter once more. Speckmere having a look at the other Team Chiquita Ferrari. Speed Hunter keeps his racing line, keeps the position. But Speckmere, using those soft tyres, can he get the better line through turn 6? He creeps ahead of Speed Hunter. It'd be a brave move round the outside if Speckmere can get this done. He is still ahead, and a brilliant move by Speckmere puts himself up into 2nd place. And in the background, we can see that Intulu's put himself up into 5th. The top 6 are covered by less than 3 seconds here at Sardinia. Bunnies is trying to pull away now, while Speckmere has got the soft tyres. He will be able to catch up to the back of Bunnies. Bunnies, the man on pole position. The highest we've seen him run. Has not won a race here at the Sunday Night League before. Speckmere won last season at Daytona in the Ford GT. Oh, Speed Hunter weaving around though into turn 14, trying to distract Speed Hunter. It's not happening though. Speed Hunter only has eyes ahead of him. Victory Rain in 4th place. 5th place though is on Intulu. Go on board with the Scuderia Gasman Ferrari. Is in 5th. And on board with the Ferrari as he powers past the Jaguar. He's side by side. The Jaguar has the inside line for turn number 1, but will Intulu get past him before the braking zone? No. Victory Rain holds the position, but Intulu gets the better drive out of turn number 1 and through turn 2 and 3. He manages to put himself up into 4th place. Up ahead, you can see Speckmere is challenging Speed Hunter on every single corner. He knows he's got the soft tyres and he needs to use them whilst he's got the advantage kicking up the grass. So Intulu in 4th, Victory Rain in 5th place, and Matt Psycho in 6th. Still 3 seconds covering the top 6. Aloe is up to 7th place with Tiger, Rob on drums, and Tiny Terror and Noxie all covered very closely as well. Tiny Terror going for the move around the outside of turn 6. He's not able to do it, but can he do a cutback on the Ferrari of Rob on drums? No, he cannot. Noxie there in 11th. 12th is Jokas. Wolfbane in 13th. He is closing the gap with the race leaders. He's got the soft tyres on, and he's running a very different strategy to those at the front, but do not count him out, because he's run his hard tyres. Oh, and in the background, Intulu having a bit of a touch of the wall. He drops down to 6th place, out of turn number 9. Was that turn number 9? No, it was not turn number 9. It was turn number 13. And then turn 14. Compromised. Matt Psycho now up into 5th place, but he'll have the Ferrari all over the back of him. Going into turn 1, I'm sure. Intulu tucked up behind, and he'll go for the outside line in the Ferrari. So Intulu in 6th place, now up into 5th briefly, but he cannot do anything for Matt Psycho, because Matt Psycho holds the line into turn number 1. So Matt Psycho still in 5th place. Victory Rain in 4th. They've dropped a little bit behind the 3 Ferraris at the front of this race. Speed Hunter and Bunny's still leading. Maybe they are working together now, with Intulu, Specmere behind them, keeping the pressure on. Bunnies leads the race. So Bunnies through turn 6, Speed Hunter through turn 2, and Specmere in turn 3. Victory Rain through turn 4. Matt Psycho in 5th, Intulu in 6th. Tiger in 7th place. He's ahead of Aloe now. They're pulling away from Tiny Terror and Rob on drums, who are having an epic fight for 9th place. Noxie is watching this as well. So they're having a good battle for the top 10. Yokas catching them up, but Wolfbane is catching everybody up. That gap with the leaders is really... Oh, Intulu has dropped down. Is Intulu starting to struggle with the Ferrari through turn number 13. He's lost positions once more. He's keeping that Ferrari close to the back. Let's have a look at the front though, because it's Team Chiquita Banana 1, Team Chiquita Banana 2 at the front of this race. Bunny's leading it for them, closing in on his best lap. Wolfbane is setting purple lap times, a 1:49.621 for him in his Ferrari. As his teammate Specmere starts to fall back, his soft tyres starting to wear out. Victory Rain beginning to put the pressure on him in the Jaguar. Matt Psycho's dropped back away from Victory Rain in 5th place. Jaguar in 4th. Keeping the pressure on the Ferrari in 3rd is Specmere. 2nd place though is Speed Hunter. Let's go on board with him as we go through the fast section of turns 10 and then turn 11 into 12 and into 13. This left-hander, this is where Intulu's been having a few issues. Running wide into turn then 14. The tight left-hander, 2nd gear for Speed Hunter. Bunny stuff, getting a little bit less traction maybe on the exit. No, sorry, we've gone through turn 10, 11, 12 and 13. This is 13. As we then see Bunny's making the same mistake as Intulu and holds his teammate up. So damage now for Bunnies into turn 14. And that means Specmere then catches up as he brings Victory Rain closer to the front. So again, this top 6, 4 seconds covering the top 6 now. They've got an 11-second lead over Tiger. Tiger's managed to pull himself up into 7th, with Aloe in 8th, 9th Tiny Terror, Rob on drums and Noxie also in this fight. So they're all very tightly packed. Wolfbane will be catching the back of them, as we see Intulu has managed to get round the outside of Matt Psycho. Intulu flashing his lights because of his controller, not because he is upset with anybody. Speed Hunter in second place. Bunny's in first. Bunny's goes purple in sector 1. Speed Hunter in second. Speckmere in third. The fourth place Victory Reign. Bunny's leads the field. 0.3 of a second. Off the back of him is Speed Hunter. Speed Hunter having a better exit than his teammate. Through turn number 9. To go through the S's at the back of the circuit. Bunny's setting personal best times as well. These medium tyres are coming to their own. Speckmere's tyre is looking more warm. Bunny's running wide though at the front of the field. Speckmere has all the pressure of the defending champion behind him to third place for Victory Reign so far this season. He has an incredible record of finishing on the podium in GTE. He's currently in fourth. What can he do? In the Jaguar. Behind the Ferrari of Speckmere. Soft tyres wearing out on Speckmere's car. It's everyone in this top 6. It's still anybody's race. Speckmere really having to hold on, but Victory Reign has managed to put himself up into third place. Speckmere did all he could to hold the Jaguar behind him, but now the Jaguar has managed to get itself up into third. And Victory Reign now third place. Speckmere in fourth with his teammate Intulu just behind him. In fifth place, Matt Psycho holding the pressure. Top 6 still covered by those 4 seconds. They are all lapping around the same time. Tiger setting similar lap times as well. So his early off in the race proving a bit costly. Aloy in 8th place. He's got to defend against Tiny Terror. Tiny Terror going round the outside of turn 6. This would be a move and a half if he can pull this off. So through turn 6, can Tiny Terror? No, he can't position the car. He has to tuck back into the slipstream. Going through turn 7 and into turn number 8. And in the background, we can see Wolfbane, who has closed the gap. He's just set the fastest lap of the race at 49.3. The only driver in the 49s. He's driving very well on those soft tyres. He's done something different to everybody else. And Jim currently in 14th place. Speed Hunter now is back in the lead of the race. Apologies, we did not see that on track. Bunny's in second place behind his teammate. Speed Hunter crossing the line to take the lead. So he leads the field. He's got Bunnies though looking at the inside line going into turn 1 behind him. We can see Victory Reign having to defend. Bunnies though runs deep and he's gone off the circuit. Bunnies going off. Speed Hunter is in second. Victory Reign though, they're all fighting for it. 4 drivers. Look at this. This is the Sunday Night League at its best that could go. 3 deep, 3 wide into turn 4 for the lead. Victory Reign now takes the lead, but then Speed Hunter defending the position. Bunnies up the inside of both of them, and Victory Reign down up to 4th place. Look at these 6 drivers covered by less than a second as Speckmere goes for the lead into turn 6. He's got Bunnies on his outside. This is brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. If you do not like, share and subscribe with this type of racing, I don't know what's wrong with you. Bunny's leading the pack, but they are all over the place. They are swapping positions as we see Speed Hunter having a sneaky look into turn number 9. Can he? No, Bunny's gone off. Bunny's has gone off. Something went wrong for Bunnies. Now Speckmere leading the field. Just Speckmere leading with second place Speed Hunter and Victory Reign in third. This is unbelievable racing into turn 13. Speckmere now the race leader, but he runs wide, and it's Speed Hunter now ahead. Speed Hunter now leading the race with Victory Reign and then Intulu into third place. This is fantastic. The two Ferraris touch each other. They fight, and Matt Psycho's watching, going, I do not want to be involved in this right now. Speed Hunter then leads the race after an unbelievable lap 11. Where has Bunnies gone? Bunnies has dropped off the pack. What a mistake to make for the Ferrari driver. Speed Hunter, though, in first place, but he's got Victory Reign all in his slipstream. Going into turn 1, cannot do anything about it, though, because Intulu is just behind him in third place. Oh, calm down, everybody. Let's just get our breath back. After that, lap 11, Victory Reign, though, saying, no, I'll have a look into turn number 4, thank you. No, thinks better of it. The champion in second place. Intulu in third. Speckmere, now, he was leading a lap ago at one point. He's now down in fourth place. Matt Psycho has stayed in about fifth place, somehow. Despite all of the battling going on ahead of him, he's setting his personal best times. There is Bunnies. He'll be kicking himself. He lost 7 seconds on that previous lap, as everybody else was fighting with each other. So, Speed Hunter leads the race for Team Chiquita, Banana Ferrari. Chris Bouillon, what's happening with his heart right now? Speed Hunter running a little bit wide. Victory Reign has the better tyres, maybe. No, he does not. Speed Hunter actually better on his tyres than Victory Reign, so a little bit too deep maybe by Speed Hunter into turn 9 as they go through 13. Top 5. In the background, Intulu runs wide, and so does Speckmere. Speckmere's tyres are gone. I think he'll be pitting soon. And Psycho also has some damage on his Mustang. Bunny's trying to catch the back of these two up. He's hoping to catch the back of them. Whilst these Ferraris are dropping back from Victory Reign and Speed Hunter. So Victory Reign in the Ferrari. He's got the second lead nearly. It's 8/10. Really sets his best lap of the race. As in the background, Intulu and Speckmere fighting for third. The two Gasman Ferraris in third place. The battle happening right now for that third and fourth. Not Psycho in fifth. Bunny's in sixth. Tiger in seventh. Tiny Terror in eighth. Wolfbane will be very happy at all the battling that is going on. So he'll be very happy to see what's going on. And Speed Hunter in first place. Second place is Victory Reign. Tulu in third with Speckmere in fourth. Matt Psycho fifth. But at the front, Speed Hunter in first. Speed Hunter in first place. Victory Reign on the outside going into turn 14. Apologies, just last me. I didn't see your message on the Discord. If you're still watching. Speed Hunter in first place. Digital Plus Me having an issue with his PlayStation crashing as the race began. Victory Reign then in second place as Speckmere comes into the pits in his Ferrari. Victory Reign going on the outside. Speed Hunter is just in first, but Victory Reign gets himself into second on the exit. So they're both fighting hard. Victory Reign leads the field then in the Jaguar. He is, well, I've lost count how many race leaders we've had in this race. 4, 5? I don't think Matt Psycho's led. Bunnies has led. Wolfbane hasn't. Speckmere definitely has. So I think we've had 5 race leaders, because I think Intulu may have led as well. It is absolutely stunning racing. Victory Reign in first place. Half a second. Mama Sykes is saying Matt has throttle trouble. Ah. That is no good. Let's see what is happening with that Mustang then. Lip of acceleration halfway through the corner, so he's got throttle issues. He's currently in 4th place though, despite having them. Victory Reign is in 1st place. Speed Hunter in 2nd. Is all over the back of him. Ferrari on better tyres. Tulu in 3rd. That Psycho in 4th place. Bunny's in 5th. Tiger in 6th place. Tiny Terror in 7th. Wolfbane now in 8th. 20 seconds behind the race leaders. So he has jumped Specmere. Oh no! Spectre's hit the back of Aloe. Oh, what has happened there? Or was it Aloe hitting the back of Specmere? Specmere carries on. So, Aloe doesn't have any damage. Specmere has damage on the front of his car. So something went wrong there. At the front of the field, Victory Reign is still defending against Speed Hunter. So Speed Hunter keeping himself tucked up behind the race leader, looking all over the back. Let's go through the field then and look at Tiny Terry. He's got Wolfbane ahead of him. Keeping the pressure on, but Wolfbane has already done his stop. He will have to stop again. There is no way those soft tyres can get to the end, so we are not halfway through the race yet. Rob on drums in 9th. Noxie in 10th. Yokas in 11th. Itulu now into the pits in his Ferrari, so he's popped into the pits. Do you see him? So Tiger jumps up into 5th place. Where is Itulu? They're taking their time to... There he is. In comes the Ferrari. So the Scuderia Gasman Ferrari comes in. Does he pop the hard tyres on? And is he going to the end? Pops on a set of hards. So, set of hards on for Itulu. Tiny Terror in 7th. Wolfbane in 6th place. Gravel being kicked up by Tiger. Tiger taking all of the curves in his Aston Martin. He's only 11 seconds behind the race leader as it stands, and that is now Speed Hunter. He's back ahead of the Jaguar of Victory Reign. Matt Psycho up into 3rd now, ahead with Bunnies. So again, that 4-second gap is still there. So it's anybody's race really out of that top 6 that we saw before, including possibly Wolfbane, who will take the lead as everybody will stop for their first stop. So Wolfbane will take the lead. He's out of sync with everybody else, but he set some incredibly fast times in his Ferrari whilst in clean air, and is only 19 seconds behind the race leader. So he's gained about 6 seconds on the race leader during this stint. He does have to stop one more time, and I wonder... Oh, as Bunnies and Matt Psycho fighting for 3rd. Bunny's getting himself past Matt Psycho again. Matt Psycho on the outside. He's going to have a tricky move into turn 15 if he can make it. He can't. So Bunny's up ahead and pulling away from the Mustang, although the Mustang now has got the slipstream. And Matt Psycho doing anything into turn 1. He's trying to have a look, but unable to put pressure on Bunnies to force the error. But up ahead, these two are 4 seconds up the road from 3rd and 4th. Victory Reign and Speed Hunter absolutely showing each other every single bit of their car. These two were teammates last season in Gazman's McLaren team. Intulu has got himself up into 8th place as he's fighting with Rob on drums. He's on the hard tyres, Rob on drums is on mediums. Intulu's tyres are newer, but they are not as fast. Rob on drums is going to get past Intulu, and Noxie has a little look at Intulu as well. Noxie putting himself up into 8th place briefly, as Rob on drums in 8th, Noxie in 9th, 10th place is Intulu. So Noxie in 9th place, Rob on drums in 8th, Tiny Terror 7th, 6th is Wolfbane, 5th is Tiger, 4th still is Matt Psycho at the front of the field though. Speed Hunter leading the race from Victory Reign. So Victory Reign in 2nd. Nobody's pitting, but Victory Reign surely is close to his stop. His tyres looking pretty warm in comparison to Speed Hunter. Speed Hunter's right front has got nearly 3 times as much grip as Victory Reign's. Bunny's in 3rd place. Similar sort of tyres as Wolfbane comes into the pits for his 2nd stop. So he has done 14 laps, I think, on these soft tyres. He's going for another set of softs. He's going to do a 15-lap stint, I think, on the softs. Intulu coming in. So this is tactical from Scuderia Gazman. They're coming in for soft tyres. Where is Specmere? Specmere also coming in. So they've come in. They've all doing something different to everybody else that they're racing with. Jim not enjoying this circuit. He has done his stop, though, and is on the hard tyres. Whilst at the front, his teammate, Victory Reign, still battles with Speed Hunter. The Ferrari driver leads the field. He won last time round out at Yamagawa. He's leading once more in his Ferrari. Chris Boo looking very happy about his number 1 driver in Team Chiquita, Banana. Although Bunnies will challenge that. He got pole position here. He's fighting with Matt Psycho. Bunnies will say, well, actually, yes, Speed Hunter has won 1 race and is leading this one, but I've got pole position. I got the pole here. I've shown how fast I am. I was leading during all the epic action on lap 11. If you have not seen that, watch it back. It was unbelievable. 6 cars fighting for the lead, legitimately fighting for the lead as well. Tiger in 5th place, still lapping very well. He's got the speed. Something must have happened very early on. We saw him at the back of the field early in this race. Bunny's in 4th. Matt Psycho in 3rd. At the front though, it is still Speed Hunter leading the way ahead of the Jaguar. Victory Reigns on board with the 2nd place man, looking at the yellow Ferrari ahead, going into turn 6 of the church ahead of us here at Sardinia. Like, share and subscribe if you have not done so already. Put that notification bell on as well. We are here Sunday nights at 8 o'clock. Apart from next Sunday, we have got Easter and we've got the day off. So we're not racing on Easter Sunday. Adding a nice little but we'll be back in 2 weeks' time for round number 4 at Dragon Trail Seaside. Great opportunity for all of these drivers, brilliant chance to get some practice in and get their tyres declared and sorted out for that race. So Speed Hunter keeping himself in a great position at the front of this field. We're watching Victory Reign, the defending champion, got the number 1 on the car. For that reason, Matt Psycho, despite his throttle problems, Mama Sykes saying in the chat that he had throttle issues, is in 3rd. Bunnies is in 4th place. And Victory Reign in 2nd place. And into the pits he comes. Bunnies in 3rd place. The cloud cover has come here at Sardinia. So Speed Hunter 6 seconds ahead of Matt Psycho and Bunnies. So he's been lapping quicker than those have. Matt Psycho, though, setting his best time and puts the move on Bunnies. Puts himself into 2nd place. Tiger now up into 4th place. Tiny Terror up into 5th. Victory Reign comes out of the pits. He is on the hard tyres. And will he be going to the end on them? We will see. Noxie in 7th place. Rob on drums in 8th. Wolfbane in 9th. Aloe in 10th. And Kyokas just behind him. In Tulu in his Ferrari in 12th, and Specmate in his Ferrari in 13th. So they're all back on the soft tyres, the 3 Scuderia Gasmans. Jim is on the hards, waiting for others to pit to get back into the fight. But Speed Hunter, he's got to make the progress now. As we see Matt Psycho ahead of Bunnies. Speed Hunter has to pull away and make the gap to Victory Reign. They have just over 12 laps left. And Speed Hunter goes through turn 14. It's getting darker here at Sardinia as well. Psycho in 12th, 2nd place, should I say, 6.7 seconds behind the race leader, but he has got Bunnies all over the back of him. He's been fighting these Ferraris all race. Bunnies looking around the outside. That would have been an ambitious move by the Canadian. We'll go on board with him, just tucked up into the slipstream of the Mustang ahead. So Bunnies in 3rd. Bunnies in 3rd place. Unable to catch Matt Psycho. His medium tyres a little bit more worn now than Matt Psycho's. And Speed Hunter's just done a brilliant job of keeping those medium tyres alive. Great tyre preservation from the Mauritian. Tiger in 4th place, keeping Aston Martin in the fight. The Spiker Aston Martin racing car. Pat watching on. Cool Dude Boy not here today. He's unable to race. Tiger and Tiny Terror in 4th and 5th, the regular drivers for that team. Victory Reign in 6th place. He's on hards. So is he falling back into the clutches of drivers on soft tyres, for example? Wolfbane says a 1:49.8 on his last lap. A 1:53.5 for Victory Reign. So yes, that gap, despite being 20 seconds, is going to drop down. Wolfbane will be on the back of Victory Reign. I wonder about these front drivers. Those Ferraris, the Scuderia Gasman Ferraris, are a danger to everybody in the field. Speed Hunter still leading the race, but he will have to go onto the hard tyre, whilst those Scuderia Ferraris will have the soft tyre option. They'll be able to lap 3 or 4 seconds a lap quicker than these drivers ahead of them. As we see Bunnies tucked up to Matt Psycho. He can't make the move into turn 1. Matt Psycho able to hold the position. They've maybe got another lap or 2 on these medium tyres. Tiger could go a lot longer. Tiger could end up leading this race at some point, which would be brilliant to see, considering his start to the race was very much compromised. Tiny Terror in 5th place, Victory Reign in 6th. He's 32 seconds behind the race leader. He's set a 1:50.8. That is quick on the hard tyres. Mediums of Noxie are unable to match that. Rob on drums also unable to catch. Wolfbane is still 1.5 seconds quicker, so he wasn't able to catch up by as much that lap. But they are going to be contenders, as I say. Aloe on his medium tyres still. He's running in 10th place, and Tulu is in 11th. So although he had a very slow time on lap number 14, that was not a pit stop, that was a 10-second loss of time. The pit stop is about 2:20, as we see Yokas and Jim fighting for 13th place. Yokas on a fresh pair of medium tyres, Jim on some hards. So Yokas... Has Yokas gone to the hard tyre? I don't think he has. He's on a fresh pair of mediums. I had him down as mediums to start the race as well. On mediums still. So Speed Hunter leading the race at the front of the field, 7.1 seconds ahead of his teammate Bunny's. Bunny now back ahead of Matt Psycho. Very similar on their tyres. Will they be stopping at the end of this lap number 23? As at the front, Speed Hunter is going to limit the amount of time he's on those hard tyres. This could be another victory for the Mauritian, as I said before. He's Mauritius driver. He's not from Mauritius. He's not a driver from Mauritius, the Formula 1 team that was. Matt Psycho in third place, keeping Bunnies ahead of him in his sights. Tiger ahead of Tiny Terror now by 10 seconds. The Aston Martins, the Spiker Aston Martin racing cars, 4th and 5th as it stands. Victory Rain setting 151.4 and a 149.3 from Wolfbane. So it's back on this battle. Wolfbane trying to get himself back into the fight. It might not be for the victory now because of the epic run on Speed Hunter, but it could be a podium. And Tulu not making as much progress now. Had a couple of poor laps on his soft. Spekmir in 12th place. Jim is up ahead of Yokas now. So Yokas down in 14th place. Speed Hunter is coming. He's not too far behind Yokas to lap him, but Speed Hunter has not stopped yet. As we go, 10 laps left, including the one they're on. Speed Hunter down into turn 4. The light's starting to fade here at Sardinia. Bunny's in second place. Matt Psycho in third. His fuel is flashing. So Matt Psycho able to bring these mediums all the way to the end of his fuel run in the Mustang. Tiger in fourth. His fuel is okay. His medium tyres are absolutely fine. He's going to have a very short stay in the pits. His teammate has flashing fuel though, and his tyres are a little more worn. Victory Rain in 6th place. He is falling behind Speed Hunter now. An epic battle at the beginning of the race and before the pit stops was sensational. Is he falling back now? In the background we can see Wolfbane getting past Rob on drums. Rob on drums on those medium tyres still as well. So a lot of drivers still on their medium tyres from the beginning of the race. Aloe, his fuel flashing as well. And Tulu catching him up. Spekmir, he's 15 seconds behind in Tulu, so he's had couple of poorer laps. Jim in 13th place. He will be back in the fight though as other drivers start to pit. Matt Psycho coming in from 3rd place. He does pit, Bunnies does not. So Bunnies is going that extra lap on his medium tyres. Is that going to be key to beating Matt Psycho? Tiger keeps going. He will keep running on those mediums. He's got plenty left on that left front. There is Matt Psycho dropping down behind Tiny Terror, who will be pitting shortly, I would assume. Victory Rain up into 5th place ahead of Matt Psycho, who comes out the pits now And it's only about 4 seconds gap between him and Victory Reigns. It drops down now to 5 seconds. So Matt Psycho losing about a second in comparison to Victory Reign over that stint. So that longer stint not working out for Matt Psycho. Although, no, it did work out for Matt Psycho. He was about 7 seconds behind Victory Reign. So he's actually gained a couple of seconds. Noxie in 7th place will be pitting shortly. Wolfbane in 8th place is just about 8 seconds behind Matt Psycho. He is on soft tyres and he will be lapping quicker. Does he have enough time to make that distance? Aloe in 10th, being caught up, as we've seen before, by Intulu. Specmere in 12th, Jim in 13th, and Yokas in 14th. At the front of the field still is Speed Hunter, and he will be stopping soon. He's managed to get a big gap over his teammate. His teammate was having a battle with Matt Psycho earlier in the race. It's now 9.1 seconds. He's still setting very fast times as Speed Hunter, very consistently in the low 1 minute 50s. As Bunnies comes into the pits, Tiger will continue to race around the circuit, so he's into 2nd place on the road. Bunnies will drop down. Oh, there he is. The Team Chiquita, Banana, Ferrari. Chris Boo's team puts on the hard tyres to finish the race off. It's only got 7 laps left on these hards. Out he goes. Bunnies on the hard tyre. Matt Psycho has dropped time to Bunnies. He will catch him up as Bunnies gets used to the grip level. So Matt Psycho's lost about half a second, maybe a second to Bunnies. And Victory Reign has lost even more time. So Victory Reign is going to have lost a lot of time in comparison to Speed Hunter. Noxie in the pits. Great to see Noxie racing. He's managed to get through all of the issues with disconnects. He's now onto the hard tyre as he feeds out with Specmere passing him into turn 1. So the Ferrari now up into 9th place. Noxie in 10th. Rob on drums just behind in 11th place on his hards. And out comes Aloe on his set of hards as well in 12th place. He's got Jim catching him up in 13th place. Yokas in 14th sets his best time as into the pits comes Speed Hunter. The sun starts to set. I'm sure Tiger will go another couple of laps in the Aston Martin. He's managed to pull this out very nicely. I think Tiny Terror will be pitting though. But the Aston Martin, Tiger, he's coming into the pits in fact. He's decided that is enough. He will not take the lead then. The sun sets here at Sardinia. Tiny Terror in 3rd place. Victory Reign then is nowhere near Speed Hunter. Speed Hunter comes out of the pits and he's got a huge lead over Victory Reign. Victory Reign coming across the line now, and a gap that was pretty much nose to tail is now 9 seconds, or just over 7 seconds. You can see in the background the Jaguar sliding all over the place. He's really trying to push. It's a 7-second gap though. Victory Reign has managed to get, Speed Hunter has managed to get over Victory Reign. Bunnies in 3rd place. Matt Psycho in 4th. He's 1 second a lap slower than Wolfbane. And Tiger has come out just behind Wolfbane. So Tiger on his hard tyres. Tiny Terror also on his hards has got Intulu. So Intulu on the softs will have more speed, more grip than Tiny Terror, and he'll know it. He'll see the car ahead struggling through the corners and he'll think, right, I can make a move, I can do it quickly, I won't lose too much time. Can he make it cleanly? Turn 6 is going to be a challenge. We did see Tiny Terror make a move around the outside here earlier in the race. But Ferrari unable to do that. Noxie in 10th place, he's on his hards as well. Drivers are coming to the end of their stints. Jim in 13th. Yokas on the mediums. at the front of the field though. Speed Hunter, he is dropping time on his outlap in comparison to the Jaguar behind him. He's getting used to those hard tyres. He has 4 laps now left, including the one that he is about to start. Sorry, 5 laps, including one he's about to start. So 5 laps left with the gap at 6 seconds. Victory Rain, was he quicker on his outlap? No. He was not quicker. He lost 3 seconds in comparison to Speed Hunter. Oh no, they were about the same, should I say. 53.5. Bunnies still has the pressure of Matt Psycho behind him, who is lapping quicker. 9/10 of a second quicker in the Mustang. Whilst behind them, Wolfbane in 5th place, trying to put the pressure on. He's still in the 49s. He's pulling away from Tiger. He's managed to get himself up into 6th place. In Tulu in 7th. So Scuderia Gasman tried something different by running the soft tyres here and doing a 2-stopper, and unfortunately it's not worked for them. They weren't able to get the advantage they expected here. Noxie in 10th place with Rob on drums in 11th. Aloe in 12th has got Jim catching him up. So Jim and Aloe fighting for 12th place with Yokas in 14th. I don't know if Yokas has run the hard tyres. Spetmir in 1st place. The sun creeping behind the mountains here at Sardinia. He's got everything under control, it would seem, in the Ferrari. In the background you can see the JDRF Jaguar and Juvenile Diabetes Research Fund, being represented by Victory Rain. Bunnies still matching the lap times of Matt Psycho of 50.6, a 50.8, and in the background a 49.4. So 1 second a lap with 4 laps left. What will Wolfbane be able to do? It is catchable, is the gap. It will be a last lap opportunity for Wolfbane. Speed Hunter though is comfortably going round turn number 6. Past the church and up the hill to go on board with the race leader. Speed Hunter, he won at Yamagawa. Can he win again? It was his first victory in GTE last time out. He is the man on form at the moment in the Sunday Night League, including the Porsche Cup. He won a few races in that as well. And it did say he was running purple tyre, best lap times. He is on low fuel on the hards. He's going quicker than he went on the softs, despite the difference in fuel. So these hard tyres looking very nice on this update on low fuel. Bunnies in 3rd place with Matt Psycho in 4th. Wolfbane in 5th place. He is pushing for that. 6th place is Tiger. Wolfbane is catching. It's 49.5, so again 9/10 of a second with 3 laps left. It is touch and go whether he will get the pass done on the final lap or an opportunity of the pass. Speed Hunter still pushing hard, going through turn number 5, putting that Ferrari to the limit. He's pushing and trying to keep himself out of the reach of Victory Rain. Victory Rain will get a 2nd place though, as it stands. Bunny's in 3rd. So Bunny's quite happy with his Ferrari. He's starting to pull away from Matt Psycho. So it's extending the racetrack as much as he can. Wolfbane in 5th place has managed to drop Tiger, who was on the hard tyres. You can see Matt Psycho ahead of him. I don't think he's got enough left in terms of time and maybe tyres. Tiger in 6th. Great recovery for him. In Tulu, we'll be wondering what happened in this race. He was 7th. He's 7th at the moment. Tyra in 8th. Speckmere led this race at one point. He's down in 9th place. We're just wondering what happened. Maybe it is the extra stop. As I say, the soft tyres have not been the ones to be on here. Noxie in 10th. He will get his first top 10 finish in GTE. Rob on drums in 11th place, with Jim now in 12th. Yokas in 13th. And 14th is Aloe. Aloe had an off on lap 28. He's having another off. As you see him, Speed Hunter through the windmills. He's got 2 laps left. Will he get a 10-second win? The headlights come on his Ferrari. It's gone board with him once more. Through turn number 5. Towards the church at turn 6. Following through turns 7 and 8. Set his best lap on the hard tyres, a 149.5 on the hards. These hard tyres, we'll say, on low fuel, look very quick in comparison to the softs. This is interesting. Everybody go down into turn number 9. The sun starting to set. Headlights flashing on all of the street signs through 10, 11, 12 into 13. It's going quicker once more. Oh, he's gone slightly off though. I think he was trying to go for the fastest lap. On those hard tyres, he was up on it for sure. Speed Hunter showing everybody, is he the man to beat for this championship? As he goes into the final lap, the headlights are blazing. Victory Reign, watching his former teammates, as I say. They were teammates last season in the McLarens of Gasman. Looks like a double podium for Team Chiquita Banana. With Bunnies in 3rd, the man who got pole position. Matt Psycho in 4th place. He's going to have Wolfbane all over the back of him on this final lap. So we're on board with Wolfbane. Currently in 5th, looking for his best result of the season. No matter how it finishes now. 5th or 4th would be a season best for the Formula X champion. Tiger in 6th place. With Intudu in 7th. Tiger in 8th. 9th place is Speckmere going into his final lap. Noxie in 10th. At the front of the field, it is Speed Hunter. It is going to be back-to-back victories for the Ferrari drive. Beautiful sunset here at Sardinia. We are not here next week due to Easter, but we will be back in 2 weeks' time for round number 4 of GTE Season 5. It will be Dragon Trail, and we'll see what Speed Hunter can do. Can he make it 3 in a row? It's not a guarantee of the championship, but it would put him in a very strong position, as he will go back-to-back with victory from Yamagawa. It is now victory at Sardinia for Speed Hunter and Team Chiquita Banana. Ferrari. 2nd place is going to be Victory Reign for his best result of the season. He'll be happy with that. And it's a best result for Bunnies as well, a podium for the pole sitter. 4th place is Matt Psycho, and Wolfbane was unable to catch him on that final lap. Half a second down on Matt Psycho there. Tiger up to 6th place, despite the incident at the beginning of the race. In 7th place is In Tulu. in the Ferrari. He was in the battle for the lead early on, but that extra stop has hurt the Scuderia Gasman cars. The only team to run the soft tyre here, as well as the hards. Tiny Terror in 8th place. Speckmere in 9th for him. He was a race leader early on in the race. Noxie is in 10th place. So Noxie in 10th. Crossing the line. His best result of the season in 10th. 11th place is going to be Rob on drums. So 11th for him. 12th is Jim in the Jaguar, the JDRF. And Yokas in 13th place. And Aloe in 14th. Feud that lap 11 battle was a melee. That is Sam Duncan. Oh, and there goes Aloe, crossing the line. So Speed Hunter, the race winner here at Sardinia, he has won once more for Team Chiquita, but no, Ferrari. He gets another 25 points for his championship. He'll be leading the championship. He'll have 50 points based on the drop scores. Let's have a look at the race results. A Speed Hunter, the winner. In 2nd place is Victory Reigns. Matt Psycho in the chat saying it's never driven so hard for 4th place. In 3rd place was Bunny's. Podium for him. The pole sitter as well. 4th place, Matt Psycho, as he said, he's never driven so hard for 4th. 5th place, the fastest man on the circuit was Wolfbane with 149.3. Best result for the season for him. Tiger in 6th place for Spiker Aston Martin. The best Aston Martin tonight. In Tulu in 7th place in his Scuderia Gasman Ferrari, and in 8th place was Tiny Terror for Spiker Aston Martin Racing. Speckmere in 9th place. You'll be wondering what happened in that race, as he was leading early on. Noxie, his best result of the GTE Championship, in 10th place in his DKS Racing Mustang. 11th place was Rob on drums in the Team Chiquita Banana Ferrari. 12th place was Jim in the Jaguar of JDRF Racing. 13th was Yokas in the Aston Martin. And 14th place was Aloe in the JDRF Jaguar. Mama Sykes in the chat saying, well done guys, many thanks Jam. And 15th place was Digital Blasphemy. Unfortunately, some connection issues at the beginning of the race. So, congratulations to Speed Hunter once again. He takes the lead in the championship. The defending champion, though, getting 2nd here. That will increase his score for the season to 42 points. It puts him in a very strong position overall. Bunny's in 3rd. Best result of the season for him. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Like, share, and subscribe. And as I say, we were back in 2 weeks' time for round number 4 at the Croatian seaside circuit that is Dragon Trail. Join us for that. Like, share, and subscribe. Enjoy this action. We're rather good at the Sunday Night League, and I hope you agree with me too. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Good night.